welcome, my name is Jack, and this is Infested Planet, and right off the bat, this game is amazing. I've had so much fun with it. Supposedly I put in 15 hours in the last 2 weeks, which is actually a lot of time. I think it's probably closer to 10, I must have left it paused. But what is Infested Planet? Right in front of you, a picture describes it very well. Squad of Marines defending against just hordes of aliens. If that sounds interesting to you, just go grab it now. This game is so much fun. Very simple in its appearance, complex in its nature. The gameplay I found so very satisfying. What does I start with though? That's a campaign, which is this is the campaign map. I've done most of it. I can't get past the story mission. First missions took about 10-15 minutes each. This one here I spent 3 times. I've tried to put an hour into it and I just can't do it. I've gotten so close. I'm just not good at it just yet, but I got some ideas on how to do it for next time. But the campaign is actually really well developed. It paces really well, introduces new concepts, and I didn't find it boring. There were escort missions. There's only one, because escort missions, as soon as someone hears that, they're like, oh no, that's going to be a horrible mission. But there was one escort mission, which was great, and it was handled in a way which I really enjoyed. All the other ones are like attacking, defensing, those kinds of stuff. It's really well done. I've really enjoyed playing this, and there's a couple of other types of missions. There's raid missions, survival, and there's normal skirmish. What we're going to do is we're going to play a skirmish. We can actually just launch from the main screen here. Now, I've tried to do this before. I've recorded this before, and it didn't go well. We're going to try the grotto on expert. We're going to see how it goes. Otherwise, we'll try again. But I'll explain the mechanics to you as we delve into it. Now, surprisingly, the thing that this game requires the most of for your computer is CPU. And the reason why that is, that's your central processing unit. That's just mass numbers of calculations, because this is the map. These are our Marines. And these guys are the aliens that are coming towards us, and they can evolve and mutate, and it's the mutations which really add flavor. They've got an attack range here, but you'll see that they're coming towards our base, and not all of them will, because that would probably just kill my computer. But there is a lot of calculations going on here because of all of the pathfinding and just how many units are on screen at once. And if we manage to beat this, you'll be able to see how many units were killed, and it is pretty staggering. Right, there's quite a few things here around the interface I need to explain. It'll take a couple of minutes, but I think you'll find it really interesting, especially when we jump into it. Top left, BP. I have actually no idea what it stands for. I'm going to presume it's battle points or something. But BP, main resource. Ammo is the yellow bar. We get infinite amount of that, but the bars go down, so we can use them and they recharge over time. We can also pick them up from these yellow crates. The yellow crates give us ammo. The purple crates give us BP if we bring it back to our strong point. And they give us 3 each. In the top middle, these are each of our Marines and their rifle, and that's their health. We can actually buy more using BP if each one costs a bit more, or we could take that off. And so there's infinite amount of lives. If someone dies, they'll just respawn. So if I charge this guy in, we'll just tell him to race straight in there. He's going to get shot by all those. These are towers here. These are more spawners. And his health is getting evaporated pretty quickly. So that's cut off, and then he's dead. But just, there's a respawn, and then he'll come back. So it's pretty simple. So we can buy more guys, but there are actually specializations for our Marines. So on the bottom left, we can go to weapons, and there's a whole range of weapons here. So I could upgrade this guy to have a shotgun. Shotgun is great for clouds. He could be an officer. Grenade launcher and inspires people around him. There's scouts. I actually don't use too much of the scouts. Snipers though are someone I definitely use, because they automatically prioritize and aim for these larger structures, and they have a great attack range. Minigunner, I actually can't even afford him. Bullets, loads of bullets. Flamer, I really enjoy the Flamer. You get them nice and close, where's the range, and he'll just push them back and just burn them. Or I can make them back to rifle. We can also build structures, I guess. So medical pod, it's a little crate that we can carry around with us to give us health. We can build just like a turret. We can actually go hardcore and build this massive, I don't know, there are shortcuts for all this, I don't know them all. We can build this massive siege cannon which could destroy units from afar. And the last one is technologies, or researchers. And they're one-time buildings. So for example, grenades. I'll go with this one first because I find it's really good for crowd control. If I build that, this structure will mean that all of my Marines, you'll see it there, they'll fire off these random grenades, and they're free. They just cool down within the troops. It's pretty quick actually, and that's really good for knocking out those large crowds of guys. You can see they've pushed them back a lot further than back up here. So that's one thing that I really like. And there's some really cool technologies, and we'll see them as we go through. Lastly, in the bottom right, firstly, we can do attack moves, and like I said, the AI of this game is actually really well. Like, snipers already prioritize targets. There's really good development between what to shoot and what should be shot. What to shoot, and that's poorly explained, but hopefully you get the idea. They're really good. The AI for these guys are great. They do what you want to tell them to, and if there's a sniper, he'll take out the buildings. The Marines will take out the normal troopers, that kind of stuff. The last one is that we can just fire standard rockets using this ammo, and so we can tell them to fire at this and they'll destroy these buildings here. So what we're going to do, we're going to get one of our guys. Last point. We've got to win. How do we actually win this game? We've got to take all these hives out. There's actually quite a few of them. There's one all the way up here, and it might be worth going for that one because it's all the way by itself. These ones are all very close together, and it could become fun. But what we can do is we can knock out the hive. It takes quite a lot of bullets. Once we destroy the hive, we get on the point and we cap it, and then we get one of these bases on it. And this base, this one just heals, but we'll upgrade it later to have 2 healing things, a bit of a shield, and also a turret on top, which is really good for holding. This one's going to be quite hard because there's 2 at the top here, but we might go for the one at the top. Knock that out, we get some BP, some more points for conquering it, and then we can just come back and try and knock out these ones here. And then there'll be a lot of BP because there's 2 capping points in this crate here. So I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to leave one guy behind to defend. I actually don't have enough for... a sniper. We have to try and run it with a shotgun crew. Now let's get in close. Let's see how this goes. So they're going to start spawning. Want them to prioritize these targets. Fire rockets into here. Now just get away from the spawners. Shoot these up. You just shoot everything that's around you. You 3, target that at the back. Okay. Just fire some rockets into it. Just pull back, get a bit of melee damage, a bit of poison damage on them. If we're so close, it's actually probably making it really hard for my shotgunner. But we're going to get this. It's slowly losing its health. There's actually a healing crate that's healing that. Oh, we lost 2 of them. Yeah, these guys should be able to knock out the rest of them. Knock those guys out. Oh, they're not dead yet, but we'll cap the point. Cool. Capped it. Just kill this. Can we grab that crate for ourselves? Doesn't look like we have to kill it. Alright. And in a moment, we've capped the point, we've got some more BP, and when that circle fills up, then we will get the base built on there. So in a moment now. Nice. And that's going to heal up our guys. Perfect. But you now see that these guys are now spawning, coming up here. They know which way to go. So we'll bring these guys into this choke point here and they'll be able to defend against them. Our ammo's all filled up again. Cool. So I think the next point to go would be these points in here.
Awaiting orders.
Go for the sniper with the 8. And you can start shooting some of these spawners. And these 2 can come up here. Oh, and there was one more thing which hasn't actually happened yet. But I would like to explain while we've got the chance. When we start destroying these hives, mutations will start forming, and the aliens will evolve, essentially. They'll start changing in appearance and in functionality. So, let's move up. Let's get an attack move going. Let's kill these spawners. That guy's being shot by one of these turrets. We can shoot these turrets, it'd be great. We're being shot by turrets actually as well. Now this one guy should be able to hold against that wave. Alright, you 2 now need to start coming into here. Focus firing into that. And the sniper can't actually do damage against the hive, but it can do a really good job at killing these turrets out. Oh, he suffered some poison damage. Quite a few guys here. We could possibly switch from grenade. Oh no, grenades are quite useful. So there's a free wave there. Let's see if we can quickly charge in. Focus fire on these turrets. Can't lose any more of these men. Sniper, kill this turret. Yeah, you need to go back up there and defend. A large swarm. Okay, we managed to kill it. Sniper's getting a bit shot up. We should be able to move into here and secure this point. Let's get into that middle there. Cool, that's ours. Right, first mutation is to see a counterattack. After losing a point, these guys swarm. I don't like this one. Especially with how close we are. Pull back a bit. Yeah, they've got the point. I know they've got the point. Let's get another shotgunner for the moment. Thankfully it doesn't last too long. There we go, base in there. This guy here should be able to defeat against that horde. Look how many guys are coming. Right, what I want to do is I want to get one of those back off, and can we build robotics? We can build robotics, build it in here. Now robotics is going to give this thing a turret, and it's also going to give us massive healing abilities, which is going to be really, really useful. If this sniper can shoot this healing bot, which is actually healing the aliens, that's what we can build for ourselves, but that's the alien version, we don't want one of those. This is taking massive damage. Sniper, you probably shouldn't do all the shooting in that. Great. Nice. Let's attack and move up. These guys will move up. Let's go grab that crate and then move back. I can queue orders, which is absolutely lovely. Oh, you just got sniped away out. Alright, next mutation is calification, which is when barriers grow along, and it's a bit frustrating. They're just like a little bit of a wall. But there's actually a more frustrating one, is that what happens is the bullets then start rebounding off those walls, and that can happen later. And that can be really frustrating, because I probably don't need this guy here anymore. I should send him an attack move down. He eventually make his way down. But if this turret were able to defend against that wall quite easily, because the machine gun goes through quite a few guys, it's quite useful. But if they bounce back off, it actually can be really annoying, because the base will start damaging itself over time. We have 9 BP. Now, I feel like I would like to specialize my guys more. Shotgunners I've found really useful. These two bases are right next to each other. They're great for giving each other coloring fire. They've chose to go back that way. But you'll see this turret is just going to make work of all these guys. Alright, how do we want to go for this? I think the one on the left, definitely because it's further away. Then we'll have to start defending from two sides though. Alright, let's start moving down. We can start prioritizing these turrets. That'd be great. We'll stay out of range of these ones on the... He wants to... Definitely wants to shoot those ones. Right, we can move him a bit further out. Thankfully the healing range for these guys is now massive. Fire some of those. Now, if you can actually go there and get that, take that back. Oh, the sniper can't see around the edge of that building. There we go. Come back. We've got 8. Let's get another Marine, I think. And then go for a third shotgunner, because shotgunners rock, just absolutely rock when dealing with mass enemies. They're just a great job. Okay, I'm going to bring one of these shotgunners back, because then they're going to counter-attack. Regeneration. So hives now heal nearby structures. So getting these shotgunners back here is going to really help against this counter-attack. You can see this is actually getting quite close. But thankfully that wave stopped. Hopefully in a moment we'll divert the attention away from that. It should be able to defend. Looks like we're able to defend here. Okay, let's move these 3 up. And we'll keep these guys down there. This is under attack. Alright. Let's send 1 back. Probably go this way. No, that way. Yeah, definitely go that way. Thankfully, because we've got the robotics version, they're a lot stronger than normal, so they've got a good shield. Now, there's a technology I'd like to get at, which is Chopper Strike. So we'll get back in time to defend. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, those guys still selected. You sit there. Chopper Strike requires 7. Let's get this guy off. I like, even though it doesn't really make that much sense how instant it is, I do like the flexibility of just constantly be able to change the strategy on the fly. I think that's what makes the game fun. I think there's so much you could do. So Chopper Strike allows us to call a Chopper Strike, I don't know how else to say that, down on a position. There's a cost for it. It will be 0 when we call it, it'll go up to 10, and then it'll go down over time. But if you've got max ammo and that's on 0, that means you could cool down 2 in a row really quickly. So now it's at 10, we've got none left. And that will go down over time. Those choppers come in, fire off the rockets, and then it's actually the machine guns at the end which do a great amount of damage. They can kill a hive instantly. And we are on an easier game mode, there is hardly any mutations. Now we've got consumption. Hives eat towers to heal and protect themselves. Jeebus. Oh gosh. Pull back, men. Oh. Can we change into a shotgunner? Oh, we can survive long. So that shotgun should survive up there. They're mashing in our base. But thankfully robotics. I feel like it is a bit overpowered just how strong it actually is. Look at these guys there. And if we just move these guys here and they fire off their rockets, instantly cleans up that mess. Right, we've already got max ammo again, so let's try and knock out this one, because that one there is attacking both our bases. We'll tell this shotgunner to make his attack move down. It'll take him ages, but... Come on, let's move in. I am playing quite an easy map, there's hardly any mutations, and we'll actually be pretty easily be able to finish this level. But I didn't want to do the hard one again, because I got dominated. I got thrashed. They've got shields because they're eating the tower. Eating towers around them. Okay, now we're starting to knock them out. Oh, that shotgun has made us way down real quickly. Alright. Attack movement to here, men. Get that base. Okay, prepare for the counter-attack. Barriers. Hives under attack, put up this wall. Okay. If we do a double attack there, that should stop them. That's producing quite a lot. Let's turn this guy into a shotgunner, and he should be able to deal with that crowd a lot easier. Okay, let's attack them. Oh, they're actually building machine guns there trying to defend themselves. They put up the shields on this side, so if we attack from this side here, we can do a lot of damage. But they've got 3 healing pods on themselves. Like they can heal themselves really, really effectively. Which is... Oh, they've got the shields up there. Do we probably need to do... Let's do one more triple strike. Actually, we don't need to do that. Okay, well that's just gonna... Thankfully, no friendly fire as well. Let's hold this position. Wait for the counter-attack. Now hives start throwing spit at us, and that's getting annoying. Thankfully, there's a couple of mutations which I really, really hate, but haven't been in this match, and that's probably a good thing because it means I actually win. One of them is that the enemies are now spitters, so they're ranged aliens that come towards us. Another one is stronger defensive towers, that they're actually units that move around. But one of the really annoying ones I don't like, not that I don't like it as a game, but I suck playing against it, is mimics. And what it is that either when a hive is dead, or both, in the case, when your marine dies, an egg will appear. The egg, this guy's a massive range. The eggs will transform into a marine that's near it, and just be on the alien side. So if you have a whole lot of minigunners, that's really bad, because I'm just going to delete that guy and turn this guy into a minigunner, just so you can see what minigunners are like. It's really hard, because if you get, like, you've got an army of minigunners, and those minigunners come up, then it can be actually really hard, because you've got an army of minigunners to fight against. So, we're going to chop a strike on both, just to crowd control. Now, this shotgunner can move up to here. These guys, let's move up. There's just this great crowd control. Minigunner, your target is the hive. And thankfully, he can shoot through a lot of guys to get through it. He has massive health though. And he's just going to be shooting through. He'll be shooting through, and his bullets go through the guys to try and... through the enemies to hit the base. Really, really effective. And if we don't take this point quick enough, then they'll come back, and... Oh, we've got spawners down here as well. Sharp spikes. Poison spikes now do the damage instantly. That's nice. They'll come back and hit us in the backside. Get another marine. Just a standard marine. Let's turn you into a... Actually... Yeah, let's turn you into a shotgunner. There's a whole lot of spawners. Let's take these three down. The hive's nearly destroyed, but if we can kill the spawners down here, that'd be really useful with just quelling this issue. So you take that back. Actually, you should come around here. And let's go for a jump. This will definitely make us win. And move in. Give us another 3. Attack move to the center. There we go. Look at that. Completely wiped out. And that is it. Mission 1. We managed to take all the points. Quite, not the easiest one. Definitely not easy, but not the hardest one by far. So I found that was a good one actually to show. The other one I just got thrashed on. We killed 25,000 enemies. That's a lot of guys. And that's what I love. Just massive amount of guys. Randomly generated layouts of the maps, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's because every time I played, it's slightly different. And it's just, all it really changes is the order I take the hives. And sometimes I can't get this one because of the mutations and the way that the map's laid out. Let's try over here or even with a different strategy. I like that, mixing it up. So thanks for watching. This has been Infested Planet. I am in love with this game. I've played so much of it, and I hope that you check it out for yourself. It is so much fun. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.